General best practices. When it comes to data protection, you should try to be as aware as possible. It's always best practice to not use a debit card that is linked to your bank accounts when purchasing online. Instead, use a credit card that is not linked to any accounts. The same goes for purchases inside of stores as well. A good idea is to use a preloaded debit card when purchasing online or in store. This way, your bank accounts will be very much less likely to be compromised. Sometimes you may receive an email that looks to be real, but is actually a fake. These type of emails are often created by hackers to trick you into entering your data. These can be extremely tricky to spot. Try to stay aware of these emails and do your best not to enter information into a link that has been sent via email. Instead, visit the site directly. In regards to passwords, you should try to keep different passwords for your different accounts. If you use a specific email address for all of your accounts, then at least keep the password to that email different than the rest of the accounts that you log into. It is best practice to keep your password longer instead of more complex. This is due to special software that the hacker will use to crack their way into your account. The way the software works is that it takes less time to crack a complex password than it would for a longer one. Lastly, it is always a good idea to have the storage drive of your computer encrypted. This way, if your computer is ever stolen, the information will be inaccessible. If you need help encrypting your storage drive, your local tech shop will offer this as a service for a low cost. In review, we have gone over man-in-the-middle attacks, in which we learned to always be cautious when joining public Wi-Fi networks. We then learned about social engineering attacks, in which a hacker will try to use our minds and human instincts against us. We also learned about viruses and malware, and how you can prevent them by being cautious to unknown attachments, storage drives, and download. We also went over ransomware, which will present a fake message on your computer in an attempt to trick you into paying money or providing your information. We then learned how you can help secure your home Wi-Fi network, preventing hackers from infiltrating your network. We have also learned to be aware of phone calls asking for information, to try to use a credit card or preloaded debit card for purchases, to not enter information into a link delivered by email unless you can 100% verify the source. We then learned to use different passwords for your different accounts, especially your email and bank accounts, to create passwords that are longer instead of more complex, and lastly, to try to encrypt your computer's storage drive. That wraps it up for our scenarios. We hope that you have learned to be aware of some of the different tricks and techniques that hackers are using to infiltrate our personal data. Best of luck, my friends!